So, I don't think I told you at the time. Um, do you remember last time we recorded? A whole week ago.
Yes.
At the end, you went, by the way, James, ding with the thing.
The what?
Remember you dinged
Oh
the arm
shit!
on the microphone? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, your mic went quiet. That so I only got half of it. But yeah,
Oh, interesting.
I messed with the
So,
springs. Yeah.
yeah, you told me you'd not heard that in a while.
Yeah, I hadn't.
It showed up on the recording.
Okay.
I assumed it was because I got a slightly newer microphone mount that maybe because the way it was mounted it wouldn't pick up the spring noise. You just didn't hear the spring noise I just did. I'm going to do it again.
Right. Okay.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, it's very very faint, and it sort of cuts it out.
Interesting.
But yeah.
I'm wondering if Discord is compensating for it now.
Oh, there it is. I just heard it again. You must have rubbed your hand across the spring.
Yeah, I'm rubbing my hand across the spring right now.
Yeah, that's that. I kind of miss that sort of
Okay.
ding sound. But yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck you. It's a bitch to edit out.
Fair enough.
I left it in the episode.
Okay, all right. So I have to wait to see
Yeah,
till the end of the episode to see what it sounds like.
exactly. I mean, it's edited. You can go listen to it for yourself if you want. I kind of put a little fade on it, so it's like, by the way, James, ding, and I was like, you can just hear me go, oh, fuck you. And then it cuts, and I was like, okay, this is a good ending. I'm going to keep this.
Excellent.
So I did. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Shipping Forecast. Joining me is Nick.
Hi.
And no one else. It's just us two again. We're going to dick around for a bit.
Yeah,
'Cause
basically.
Grace is up north, I believe.
How north is she?
Um,
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. Fair enough. If you want to bleep that out, but yeah. I see. Okay. So yeah.
she's exploring the north and away from her microphone. So, you've got us. Nick, how was your time off?
Honestly, quite restful.
I'm glad.
Yeah, quite restful. I've got some jobs done. I visited some places. Yeah, I visited you and serviced your car.
Thank you very much. Yes, you did.
I was absolutely horrified to find that there was only 1 litre of very, very black, very sludgy oil in it.
Oh, yes.
In an engine that takes
Mm-hmm.
3 and a bit litres. And funnily enough, once we put some fresh oil in, that tappity noise went away and the engine was nice and quiet like it should be.
It's much nicer now. I've been driving it around since then, and it sounds a lot happier. I can accelerate a fair bit faster as well. So,
Yeah, you'll do
thank you
that
for
now
that.
that there's actual oil in your
Mhm.
engine. This is shipping, Nick. Just reminding all you people out there, all you motorists, service
Today's
your car.
top car tips.
Yes, today's
Ooh.
top car tip: service your car. Follow the manufacturer's guidelines if you want to, but bare minimum, change the oil every year.
You know what might be an interesting episode we could do?
Go on.
We could look for fics about cars that aren't in the Cars fandom or Transformers. Just like heavily motor related fics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. The car
I mean,
episode.
yeah, I'm having a look just to see what might be out there. Our original discussion, well, which we probably will. Oh, hang on, there's a tag called Fast Cars and Classic Cars. If you wanted to look at those,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
also humanized cars.
Yeah, I can imagine people will anthrofy everything
Let me
nowadays.
just have a quick. Bum, bum, bum. There are 301 fics with classic cars in the tag.
Well, I mean, it's not nothing.
That's not nothing. We
Yeah.
could look at that if you're interested.
Yeah, that
It
that
could be
isn't-
cursed. It could send me to sleep, but it could be doable.
It could be both.
It could be both. Do you want to do that? Or do you want to look at Kingdom Hearts?
I mean, either or really. I also bring to you a tale of stupidity, which I
Oh,
think
please do.
I think our dear listeners would like to hear.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a record player.
Oh yeah.
I'm not one of those people who think it's a far superior warm sound or whatever. I just like the faff of putting a record on, and the sort of hiss and crackle that you hear, from analog music. But anyway, I've had a record player for a while now. It's one of the proper old school ones. It's a record player that you hook up to a preamp, that you hook up to a speaker system. Anyway, the surround sound system, which I was using as a speaker system, it broke. Like, when you turned it on, there was just a buzzing noise. No music was coming out. So I thought, shit, I'm a bit skinned. I can't afford to repair or replace at the minute. So I put my record player away, where it stayed for the next 5 years. And for some strange reason, I was pottering around the house today, and my brain just went to me, oi, Nick, your TV has an audio input, you fucking idiot. And I'm like...
So you just plugged the vinyl into the TV player?
I just plugged the preamp into the TV, using the...
And now you can be a hipster.
Yeah, now I can appreciate the my record collection, which is laying dormant in my cupboard for about 5 years now.
Congratulations. So, what does it take? Is it just, like, what cable?
Like the red and white audio cable things.
What's the size of it?
Are
we talking like a 35mm jack?
No, it's like, an old PS2 sort of connector.
Oh, like the SCART splitter.
It's literally just the red one and the white one of those. They control your audio. And literally, I just plugged it into the back of the TV, and it works fine. I mean, if you're an audiophile, you're probably screaming at your listening device, going, "You heathen!" But you know what? It sounds okay.
I mean, anyone who owns a vinyl would be horrified at you for that, because, like, I think the main reason to own one of those players is to be pretentious about it. Forgive me, vinyl. You don't know. I stand by that. So
I will say this. More power to you if you're into your high-end audio. I don't have the money for that. But the most pretentious thing I'm going to say is it's just nice to listen to an album sometimes, And like you fall into the trap with your Spotify and stuff, and you build your carefully curated playlists, and there's no sort of like low points. But sometimes it's just nice to put an album on and see where it takes you. And that's my hipster nonsense for the day.
Come to think of it, I'm kind of the middle ground here, because on one hand, no, I don't like my vinyls. I grew up on LimeWire, and that is where I got my music growing up.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I don't have a Spotify account.
Right, I see.
I don't intend to get one. I live and die by the ripped MP3s from YouTube that I then burn to a CD and put in my car.
Yeah, this is fair. I get my money's worth out of my Spotify account, but before I had Spotify, I did similar.
And if I like a band, I will buy their CD.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because that gets them more money than Spotify listens.
Yes.
Because Spotify don't pay shit.
Fair enough.
So, on that note, bring back LimeWire. Even if it comes with that one weird Bill Clinton impression. If you were around in the 2000s, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. When you downloaded the dodgiest of dodgiest MP3s because you couldn't find this.
That's really what taught me how to look for a file and like tell if it's legit or not. Because there were always telltale signs back in the day. Pirate things. Not that I pirate things anymore. That's a thing of the past.
No, exactly. We don't do we don't do piracy. Support the official release. Yada yada yada.
Wouldn't steal a car.
No, you wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't download a house.
Did you hear they stole the font for that?
No, I didn't. But that's brilliant.
No, they pirated the font for that ad. It's they got into a lot of trouble for that.
That is quite funny. I didn't know that, but yeah, that is
okay.
That is quite funny.
So, shall we consider this episode the early build up to us eventually doing a Kingdom Hearts episode. I don't know when that's going to be.
Yeah.
But consider this the prequel, because normally our episode format, we talk a bit about the fandom we're on about. We pick out some characters to talk about that we think are cool and popular. We talk about what relationships we're expecting to see, and then we read some fics. Right?
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts is so convoluted that I don't think we could do that in one episode.
Okay, so this is our sort of Pathfinder mission.
Yeah, we're doing some recon on what is going on in Kingdom Hearts.
Right, excellent. In that case, I'm going to open this pink gin and tonic.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't think I can do this sober either. Maybe I should go grab some booze. I'll have a think.
It's quite nice. I've just taken a sip. But yeah.
You know what? I'm going to grab some booze as well. I'll be right back.
Yep, this is fair.
Nick, go to the Kingdom Hearts Wiki.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm back.
What I really wanted to do then is launch into something like, now I've got you alone, dear listener.
Oh no. What did you do?
I didn't. I had absolutely nothing, which is a shame.
Thank God.
My brain is a bit fried from the sun yesterday, but
just listing trains until I got back. I'm gonna name every plane I know of, starting with A, airplane, B, Boeing. I don't know. I've grabbed a. You're gonna like this. This is very hipster nonsense.
Okay.
It's called Cosmic Drop Berry Punch Beer by Beavertown Brewery.
Wow, I grew a beard just listening to that name.
Damn right. It's 4%. It's got berries in it.
Fair enough.
I like my hipster nonsense beers, and that's why I bought it.
No, they are nice. They are nice, to be fair.
Oh, this is very nice. It's very blackcurrant. I'd recommend this. Right, beer review podcast next time.
Oh God, when are we doing that?
No, we're not.
If
we do any other tangents, we go into true crime.
This is the thing. I drink whatever's cheapest, and I eat like the Germans are flying overhead. It's not good to get me to do food critic stuff.
You sure do. Anyway, where do we begin with Kingdom Hearts?
Well, I'm on the Kingdom Hearts Wiki. Thank God we don't have to use fandom.
I'm on the fandom one.
There is actually an official Kingdom Hearts Wiki because fandom is just a mess.
Fandom is a mess, especially on mobile.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, let's do that. Hearts Wiki. It's probably better maintained. Aha, khwiki.com.
Yes, it has its very own wiki.
Okay. So I didn't mention this until we start recording. I've played 3 of the Kingdom Hearts games. I've beaten 2 of them.
Right. Okay.
I've beaten 1 and I've beaten 2.
I see.
There are many, many more since then. I can see. Wait. There are 16 games in the series, and 9 remakes, 4 HD compilations, and 7 spin-offs.
What? Right.
According to the wiki.
I'd like to point something out. So basically, how has this left such a little impact on my life? It's quite prolific, but literally, I know it exists. And I know there's Disney characters in it. That's all I know about it. Would
you like to know the title of the? How many did I say was in the main line? I've got to count them individually because they're not numbered here. 5. Would you like to know the title of the 17th game according to the wiki?
Go for it.
Kingdom Hearts 4.
Right. They've gone for the Grand Theft Auto numbering system then.
They really have.
Yeah.
So we've the first one. So we have. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to open each one. So we have Kingdom Hearts 1.
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 2, which I've played. Kingdom Hearts 358 divided by 2 days.
Really?
That's the one I played. Yep. I shit you not.
It is, yeah.
Kingdom Hearts Coded.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Birth by okay.
Kingdom Hearts 3D brackets Dream Drop Distance. Kingdom Hearts X brackets Chi. Kingdom Hearts X back cover.
But
Those are two different games.
there's what? So to get the back cover of one of the games, you've got to buy a different game.
I assume so. We're gonna find out what the fuck that means later on. Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage.
That's a game.
0.2 is after X, incidentally.
I'm going to say that I feel that feels like it should have been DLC.
Yeah, it does. And then, in the fucking however many, I've lost count, Kingdom Hearts 3 is next.
Kingdom Hearts 3, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th installment in the series.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts Dark Road after that.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts Union Dark Road.
Yeah, that's the thing. The title on the wiki page is Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, but the logo is Kingdom Hearts Union X Dark Road.
Yeah, so who knows?
Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. He's in the other franchise. And finally, Kingdom Hearts 4.
So the latest game, which came out
is 4, 2022.
Oh, actually, it says TBA here.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
It was announced at the anniversary event. Okay.
So they're finally getting a Kingdom Hearts 4 after, I don't know, 50 games by the looks of things.
Okay, let's find out what the other ones are called. So the updates and remakes. We've got Kingdom Hearts Final Mix.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Chain of Memories.
Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. By the way, one thing I do know is the updates and remakes have additional content and lore that is not in the base games.
Oh, that's quite nice of them. At least they're not just
that makes it so much more confusing.
Oh, well, if you're into Kingdom Hearts and you're a lore expert,
we're not, and we.
One, give us a shout. We need your help.
Yeah.
And two, it's I suppose it's nice that they're not just putting an old game through a shiny filter.
So, as you may be aware, the fastest way to get an answer on the internet is by putting out the wrong answer.
Yes.
So, feel free to correct us if we get something wrong by reading through this wiki, because that's the fastest way we'll learn.
Yeah, 100%.
So, we also have Recoded, Birth by Sleep Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Union X, Dream Drop Distance HD. They dropped the 3D from the Dream Drop Distance when they made the HD.
Okay.
And Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. Space Mind.
Remind. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at the logo.
We also have the HD compilations, which are Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 remix, 2.5 remix, 1.5 plus 2.5 remix, 2.8 final chapter prologue are the HDs.
Right. Okay.
And finally, the spin-offs. One of them is called Kingdom Hearts.
So a spin-off of Kingdom Hearts is called Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, or to use its full title, commonly referred to as Kingdom Hearts V-Cast.
Okay.
But it's actually called... Yeah, it was called Kingdom Hearts. There was Kingdom Hearts Mobile.
Oh!
Kingdom Hearts Magical Puzzle Clash.
No, right,
What's
okay. I was going to say that makes sense now that it was for mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just Kingdom Hearts for mobile, I see.
Kingdom Hearts Recoded Gummy Ship Studio. I know what that means, kind of.
Okay.
Digital Painter. Okay, the spin-offs aren't as funny. That's okay. Right. That's just the titles. Where do we go from here? I guess the characters are probably...
Yes, if the characters are consistent. Like, are the characters consistent?
Yes. As far as I'm aware, yes. Having only played 2 of them.
Okay.
I know your main boy is called Sora. Last I checked, he was the chosen one.
Right, okay. It details his adventures after his homeworld is destroyed by sinister creatures. Yeah, okay. So we have Sora, who is kind of like he looks a bit more like an Easternized version of Jack from Jack and Daxter specifically.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see it.
Yeah, and yeah, he's carrying a big key.
That is the key blade.
Which I presume that he hits people with.
He does hit people with the key blade. He can also use it to unlock hearts.
What, just at any? It looks a little...
He can perform open heart surgery, yes.
With a key?
He's really good at it.
That seems too big to enter anybody else's heart, but there we go.
You'd be surprised. It shoots like a beam of light, and it unlocks hearts. Also, the hearts are a whole... I don't even understand it, to be honest. I don't know why I'm talking to you like I know what I'm talking about, but... You know, I'm going to go to the wiki of heart. What is a heart? Because that's a good question.
That's a good...
Maybe we start with the esoteric issues before we get to the characters, shall we?
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a second.
What?
Shit. Sorry, brief tangent about... This is about Kingdom Hearts, but I've just put two and two together. I used to play online, like this Star Wars game with a few of my friends.
Okay.
Back when I was a teenager. Like, one of the people we used to play with, like his sort of online handle, whatever you call it, username, was Zemnis.
Yes, he's in this.
Okay, so he was a Kingdom Hearts fan, and he never told me. I mean, if you're out there, Christian, how are you doing? You know, like, I hope you're doing well.
Shout out to Christian. Hope you're doing well. Okay.
I haven't talked to him in ages, but yeah, there we go.
If he finds you, that would be wholesome. We've got something good out of this.
Yeah.
So, the heart is one of three parts which comprise a being in the Kingdom Hearts universe, the other two being the body and the soul.
One of the key points in the game's mythology, and the antagonists often seek to use them for their own gain.
Exactly.
Just like politicians, but anyway.
Just like politicians, yeah. I'm not entirely sure what they are.
Okay, here we go. So, there is something on the construction here. It doesn't refer to the physical organ, but instead to a metaphysical animating force. Which
is different to a soul.
Actually, yeah, hang on a minute. The wiki just straight up admits that nobody fucking knows.
Oh, really? Is that what it's saying? It's a mystery to everyone in the setting, including many characters. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, actually, no. Hang on a minute. Okay, this is quite good. Yeah, this led to many characters devoting themselves to researching the heart to unlock its mysteries. However, this research helped demolish the barriers between worlds, setting up the events for the first Heartless invasion and causing many worlds to be plunged into darkness. So humanity fucked around and then found out.
We did.
Yeah.
And it opened up the multiverse, which meant Sora's world was destroyed. He then got the Keyblade, and eventually could travel to other realms with his best friends, Donald Duck and Goofy.
Yeah, I never sort of understood the Disney connection with this. I get, like, the multiverse thing, but why not create your own characters?
Well, they'd have. There's also the Final Fantasy characters are there, too.
Yeah, I can see why this is complicated.
Yeah, so the Final Fantasy characters and the Disney characters all inhabit this multiverse.
This is going to be crossover central.
It is.
I can feel it. Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of the writing is just going to be, what if X was in the Kingdom Hearts games?
This is very much Obama chuckled, you mean the Chaos Emeralds. Only that's the whole setting. That's all the games. Okay, to wield a Keyblade, you've got to have a strong heart, whether it be Heart of Darkness or Light.
Okay.
It's fine. It doesn't matter which. Keyblade's down for either.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Sora's nemesis, Riku, who also gets to use the Keyblade.
Okay.
There was actually quite a cool moment in the first one where they were gonna fight, and then Riku's like, "I think you'll find Keyblade's actually mine," and he calls it to him because the Keyblade works a bit like Mjolnir, where you can just sort of call it to yourself.
Hang on a minute. I remember you getting very excited about this, I think. Vaguely. Yeah, very, very vaguely.
I don't remember getting excited about this, to be honest, but it was cool at the time.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, he could call it to himself and be like, "Aha, mine now," and yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, okay. I kind of want to see.
Then eventually he gets it back.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So the bit I'm not confused about, but in the first two games there could be only one Keyblade, and then there's like a billion of them later on.
Yeah, I've just been looking at the wiki under Sora's Keyblades, and there seems to be quite a lot of them.
Oh, sorry, it's the same Keyblade. He can change the look of it with the keychain.
And I presume it does different things after that.
Yeah, like every world he goes to, he can get a new Keyblade look from it, and it just changes the aesthetic. It does different effects and stuff, but it is still the same Keyblade.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I see.
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Again, I only played the first two. I played them as a teen. It's been a while. There's been like a billion games since then.
Okay, so yeah. Oh wow. Okay, Captain Hook is in this as well.
Oh yeah, King Mickey is in it as well.
Okay.
To use his full title. That is, of course, Mickey Mouse.
Yes. Yeah. This is it.
So another bit of lore I can explain: the nobodies. So, if you see someone with an X in their name, that means they're a nobody. So, how that works is, if someone loses their heart, the heart goes off to do evil things, it becomes a heartless. But if the body and soul have a strong will, it creates like an alternate person.
And they can just sort of carry on as if...
They can just carry on as what's called a nobody.
Yeah.
And that's who Xemnas is.
Even though... I mean, if you think about it, they still have a body.
They still have the body. Yeah, they do, don't they? Why is it called nobodies? It's the heart they're missing.
Yeah, they're not called the no heart.
Yeah, why aren't they called the no heart? That's an excellent point. Yeah, at some point Sora dies, briefly, and it creates a guy called Roxas.
Is there a pudding to that name which I'm not seeing?
It's Sora, but an anagram with an X included.
Yeah. Okay, that'll do it then.
Yeah. So Xemnas is Ansem's nobody.
Yeah.
They put an X in it. They've muddled the letters around. That's the pattern.
I see.
If you see a guy with an X in it, that's what they're doing.
I'm guessing that this was a big reveal back in the day.
Kind of?
Yeah. Like,
but
there was...
Also not really.
Yeah, it doesn't seem sort of awash with subtlety. But
no.
Then again, I suppose it doesn't need to be to be fun. But yeah,
exactly. A lot of the nobodies form an evil group called Organization 13.
But yeah, unlucky number.
Who all have matching are they leather trench coats? I don't know. It's sort of hooded robes, and they all hang out and do evil things.
Let's have a look. Organization 13, written in Roman numerals because, yeah.
Yep, because they're cool.
A group of 13 powerful nobodies led by Xemnas who seek to reclaim their hearts and become whole again by creating Kingdom Hearts. So Kingdom Hearts is a thing?
Yes.
What is Kingdom Hearts?
No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't get it either. I'm on that page of the wiki now. Kingdom Hearts is one of the major entities in the Kingdom Hearts universe. It's the heart of all worlds and the source of ultimate power and wisdom. It is an aggregate of hearts. There are other entities in the series known as Kingdom Hearts, though they are replicas of the true Kingdom Hearts.
So there's false... Oh my god.
There are other things known as Kingdom Hearts, but they are posers. The true Kingdom Hearts is that one.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
The picture of the heart-shaped moon.
It's a big heart-shaped moon. The one who opens the door to Kingdom Hearts will be able to destroy the current universe and create a new universe, shaped any way they desire.
Oh.
Why it does that? Who knows?
Yeah, I'm kind of reading about all the forms or the imposters, whatever they are.
Kingdom Hearts of World's Hearts, formed in the realm of darkness, and is created by combining hearts of worlds that have been destroyed by. So someone tried to make a fake one. Oh yeah, what's the X Blade?
Yeah, I'm just wondering about that because it's not really an X, is it?
It's got 2 crossed keys, so I guess it's yeah.
Yeah, it's like an X with a wonky. Yeah, one wonky line and one straight line, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, X Blade. Here we go. Let's have a look.
Not all keyblades. X, the most ancient letter. Some say key.
But the meaning is the same. Death, a letter that spells endings.
That
forbidden letter.
What? What?
Forbidden letter.
The secret letter you're not allowed to use. Okay.
To be fair, we have 3 of them in our sort of world. What? They are alpha, beta, and gamma, and they refer to radiation.
Very true.
Because radiation can make you very ill.
Alpha and beta refers to some other things too, but that's...
Yeah, they do, but, you know.
God, maybe we should read that original study at some point. That could be fun as well. Right. The X-Blade, I'm calling it the X-Blade, I'm sorry. It's the original after which all Keyblades were modelled after.
Right, so it's the one ring to rule them all.
Yeah, only it's a Keyblade.
Yeah, it looks like 2 crossed keys with like a sword blade welded on the end of them.
Which looks very impractical to fight with.
Yeah, and very impractical for unlocking doors as well.
Yeah. Oh, right. So the Keyblade Sora has, which is presumably the Keyblade of Heart, is not the OG... Oh no! Keyblade of Heart is Riku's Keyblade. Ignore me.
Okay, Keyblade of Heart.
So does that mean Sora's is just like the basic bitch Keyblade? Just like a standard one?
Well, the thing is, I suppose it kind of has to be, because I'm presuming that the premise of these games is that you start with very little powers, and you sort of
That's true.
You sort of accumulate them as you go through the world until you're like ready to face the final boss and kill the final boss.
I suppose so. But the Keyblade is supposed to be like the ancient sacred thing that can do all of the unlocking things.
Right, okay.
But apparently it's just... Sora's is just an average one, by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Though Sora does get the X-Blade in 3, according to this wiki. And he uses it to close Kingdom Hearts. Presumably that doesn't work, because there is a 4th one coming out.
Yeah,
And also 3 is like the 11th in the series, and we're on 17 or something like that.
I was going to say they are suffering from the Halo slogan problem, aren't they?
I mean, at least Halo, there's 5 games and 1 spin-off.
I know, but Halo 3 was called Finish the Fight.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
I kind of wish that Halo 4 was called Start Another Fight.
Start Another Fight, yeah. Alas.
Yeah.
Okay, there is one called Kingdom Heart D, incidentally. That is
the Kingdom Key D, Dark Side, yeah.
That's the one. That's King Mickey's Keyblade.
Yeah, you can tell it's got like a little keyring of him on the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they did that? Do you reckon it just came with that, or did he have to get that custom made?
There's a point. Like, yeah, are you able to customize your Keyblade?
Yeah, oh, you definitely are.
Okay, right, okay.
If you go to the gallery on Sora's one, he has multiple versions, lots of different cool keys he can use.
Oh yeah.
If you go to Sora's Keyblades on the list on the page, Kingdom Key, I found out what Sora's is called. It's the Kingdom Key.
Right, okay.
Which is funny because his Nemesis's key is called the Keyblade of Heart, so combined they've got the title.
Yes. Maybe they're going to do something with that later if they haven't already.
Probably involving them smooching.
Yeah, who knows? Like, we don't have the time to go into the plot of every single Kingdom Hearts game, sadly.
Oh, Lord, no. I might look in on the games I've not played just to try and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
Oh, here we go.
We'll see.
There's a Keyblade here called Braveheart.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah.
That wasn't from... I don't think Disney has the rights to Braveheart.
No, I don't think it was, but it looks like quite a modern key.
Is that one of Sora's ones?
No, it's one of Riku's ones.
Oh, okay. Riku's the edgelord bad. I think you play as him eventually.
Second.
Oh yeah, I see.
Major
I see
playable
Braveheart.
character. Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, that looks like that's a car key. I see that. He also gets Oblivion, which was a good one from the original game.
Okay.
What else does he get? Ultimate weapon.
Hang on a minute. He lives on Destiny Islands with his best friends Sora and Kairi. Oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah, they do it. They do it at the beginning. Spoiler: it gets destroyed.
Right, I see.
Mm-hmm.
This is. It says he was an antagonist.
Yeah.
Is this one of those sort of power of friendship storylines?
So in the first game, he remains the antagonist.
Yeah.
But Sora knows he can be a good person deep down and is trying to make him a friend again. By the second one, he's kind of an edgy background character looking for redemption. It sounds like by 3, he's playable and they're both trying to become better people. I don't fucking know.
So yeah, it basically sounds like...
Something happens in between. I don't know what.
It basically sounds like it's one of those game series where it's like you beat the baddie and then you're like, do you want to join our team?
Only with Roxas.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Riku, apparently.
Yeah, I see.
Roxas was always a good guy. He was just kind of, I don't know, adjacent to Sora. Because they can't both exist at the same time.
Right.
So one of them had to die. And unfortunately, one of them's the chosen one. So
it's the... Yeah, because of plot armor.
Sorry, Roxas. You have to die to make room for Sora.
Yeah, it's Roxas.
Afraid so. Mm-hmm.
Because of plot armor.
Yep. I just noticed Riku has a Keyblade called Dual Disc.
Oh, really?
It's not that one.
That's a shame. That would have been a nice...
It's not that one. It's from the Tron universe.
Okay. Yeah, Disney... Does Disney own Tron?
Yes, it does.
Okay, yeah.
As a rule, if it shows up in Kingdom Hearts, it's either a Square Enix IP or a Disney IP.
So, potentially, could we see Star Wars characters?
Excellent question. We may already have done.
Right, yeah, this is probably something that we don't know and probably won't know until we look into the fanfic.
There was a Pirates of the Caribbean universe that they visit at one point.
Right, okay.
So I'm just gonna look because there's a list of all the worlds they go to.
Actually, yeah. Where can I find that? Because I would be interested.
I'm on Universe of Kingdom Hearts.
Universe of Kingdom Hearts, right?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna look. See.
History, Ocean Between Realms. There we go.
Where else they've? Yeah.
Realm of Light, Realm of Darkness, Realm Between.
Oh no, those are just realms. We want
worlds. There we go.
Worlds. There you go.
Okay, so we've got Deep Jungle from Tarzan.
This is not the list of worlds I was hoping for.
Yeah. Oh, there's a world
Maybe
map.
we just need to go through the games. Oh yeah, that might do it.
Yeah, there's a world map, but there's no text on the world map.
Oh well.
God's sake. So yeah, the wiki isn't...
You know what? No, don't say God's sake. These people have tried to chart the impossible by trying to make sense of Kingdom Hearts, and we have to respect them for that.
No, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Show worlds.
This is more work than I'm willing to put into anything. So good on you, Kingdom Hearts Wiki owners.
Yep, no, this is fair enough.
Let's look at what world... If I go to 3... Okay, here we go. So they go to Olympus from Hercules, Disney Castle, Toy Story.
Okay.
Monsters Inc. Rapunzel is here. Frozen is in here. Pirates of the Caribbean is back. Big Hero 6. 100 Acre Wood. Those are original worlds. No Star Wars yet.
I have a feeling...
At least not in 3.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's maybe coming.
Probably.
Because why wouldn't you? Star Wars is still absolutely fucking huge.
And they can figure out who would win between a lightsaber and a keyblade.
Yes. I'm sure there is literally some people out there wanting to know the answer to that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm curious.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right. What other games have happened since then, though? Because that was 3 I was checking. Maybe Kingdom Hearts Dark Road?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the... Oh, okay.
We've got Snow White in there. We've got Alice in Wonderland in there. We've got Agrabah. And that's it.
Worlds and characters, here we go.
You know what, that's the point. Why don't I just search the wiki for Darth Vader and see if he pops up? No. Darth Vader is not in here, which makes me assume we don't have any... I'll tell you what, I'll type in Skywalker too, just see if... Nope. Mark Hamill is in it, though.
Who did he voice? Because he does a lot of voice work,
A guy called Eriquus.
Eriquus.
Mm-hmm.
How are we spelling that?
Eraqus. He is a Keyblade master who watches over the land of departure. He is master of Terra and Aqua, and also serves as the second master to Ventus. He was introduced in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Development conceived as a Final Fantasy-esque counterpart to Disney's Master Yen Sid.
Yeah, he looks very Final Fantasy.
Given that his name is an anagram of Square, a reference to Square Enix.
Of course. Yeah, that makes
4D
sense.
chess right there.
Yeah. That adds up. Played by Mark Hamill. I believe Leonard Nimoy also voiced a villain in Kingdom Hearts, but I could be mistaken.
All right, okay. We could find...
I'll have to look.
Yeah, we could find and see if his name is an anagram of something.
Who is Nimoy? I swear he was in... Oh yeah, he was Xehanort. Who is a bad guy at some point.
Again, how are we spelling that?
Xehanort.
Oh, yep, Xehanort, got him.
Central antagonist in the Dark Seeker saga.
He's
also the main playable character in Kingdom Hearts Dark Road.
He's giving mad scientist vibes.
Yeah, I think he's... Oh, I can't remember. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit, he is stacked cast of people have voiced him. So, started with Leonard Nimoy.
Right, okay.
Eventually replaced by Rutger Hauer.
Rutger, really? Wow.
Eventually replaced by Christopher Lloyd.
Shit. I mean, to be fair, Christopher Lloyd, I can see it.
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of a more stacked character than having such 3 iconic people show up to voice them. Like, that's incredible.
Yeah, it is. Like, who else famous do we know in this, who's voice acted for this thing?
I've no idea.
Well, then again, I reckon there's probably quite a lot, because, of course, there's quite a lot of source material by the looks of things.
I think some Disney people did reprise their roles.
Right,
I know Johnny Depp didn't for the Pirates of the Caribbean universe.
Yeah.
But other people I think... Let's have a look.
Because I know that, is it Maleficent is in here, if that's the way you pronounce it?
I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Which was Angelina Jolie, if memory serves me correctly. The live action
recently.
was. Yeah, but...
These games came first, before those live actions.
Right, okay.
By like a fair bit. I swear there was someone who reprised their roles, but I don't know who it was.
It is a shame there isn't just a list of, like, famous actors.
There might be one. Let's have a look at voice act. I'm going to type in voice actors into the search bar. Oh, I know Brian Blessed is in it.
Oh, really?
He reprises his role from Tarzan.
Oh, who did he play in Tarzan?
The hunted guy.
Right, okay. I didn't know that, honestly. I haven't watched Tarzan in a while.
He also did the Raw.
He did.
Because I've heard him tell this story. The guy that got in to play Tarzan did all the lines right, but he couldn't do the yell. And then Brian Blessed he was about to leave. He was like, no, do it like this, and he just nailed it in one go. And they were like, Brian, you have to stay and dub this. So he did. So the story goes. Then again, this is Brian Blessed. He could be full of shit.
I'd like to.
It wouldn't be the first time.
I'd like to.
No shade to Mr. Blessed.
I would like to think that it isn't, but
I hope it isn't.
Yeah, no, I hope it isn't. That's fantastic.
Well, there you go. That's fun Brian Blessed trivia.
Yeah, honestly didn't know that, but yeah. Okay, so, right, what else are we looking at here?
I don't know, but I'm no closer to understanding Kingdom Hearts.
No, and I'm not either.
I'm trying to figure out what Xehanort was up to.
I'm just going through. I found a list of the Disney characters that are in this.
Okay.
I'm just going through to see if there's anybody that's interesting.
There's also Keyblade armor, which is not an armor made of Keyblades, and I'm somewhat disappointed.
Is it an armor for your Keyblade?
No, it's armor you wear while also holding a Keyblade.
Right, okay. Yeah, Hades is in this. Because of course
it looks very Power Rangers.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Jack Sparrow. Zootopia's in this, apparently.
Oh, no.
Yep.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
So, Judy Hopps is listed as a Disney character. Yeah, she's a character in Kingdom Hearts Union X, or Union Key, or whatever it is.
Is she playable?
I don't think she's playable.
So the thing about Kingdom Hearts is when they travel to different worlds, they do change their outfits slightly to fit into the world. Notably, when he goes to the Lion King world, Sora turns into a cat.
I see.
So I'm wondering what happens when he visits Zootopia.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see what animal he turns into.
Yeah.
Yeah, being the Society of Anthro that it is.
Saying that, oh no, I don't think they actually visit Zootopia by the looks of things.
Yeah.
I think she's just a character in this because sometimes people are displaced.
Right, okay.
From their world. Notably, Mrs. Incredible is also in Kingdom Hearts Union X.
I see.
As well.
Yeah.
And I don't think they go there yet. What happens in Kingdom Hearts Union X? That's the important thing.
Are we looking at this? Kingdom Hearts.
I'm looking at the story synopsis just to try and figure out what's going on.
Union X.
Prior to the Keyblade War, it turns out there was a Keyblade War. A member of the Dandelions, selected to be one of the new Union leaders once the war ends, convinces the player. I didn't think Disney would be on board with unions.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, here we are.
Oh boy.
Don't sue us, it was a joke.
Yes, please don't. We don't have any money to take.
I'm skint.
Oh boy.
Okay. Maleficent had somehow managed to travel back in time, finds she's unable to take over her world in the past. I like how that's just brushed over. By the way, traveled in time, don't worry about it.
Who had somehow managed to travel back in time.
We have to thank Disney for the phrase, somehow Palpatine returned. So, I think this is similar caliber of writing that we're getting here at this point.
Somehow, just don't think about it.
It was so bad. I can't believe that made it into the script. Somehow he returned. Dunno.
Yeah, fucked if I know, but you know.
Just somehow, oh hey, he's back. Yeah, we're not going to question this at all.
Oh boy.
Okay. I think I'm just going to try and read the synopses in order, because then I'm going to start from what was it? I played it and I don't know the name. 358.5 days.
Yeah.
I'm going to start from there and look at the synopsis from then onwards, because it's from that point I have a grounding.
That's fair.
Okay, so Kingdom Hearts Coded is a mobile game. Takes place right before the finale of Kingdom Hearts 2 and follows the story of Jiminy Cricket, King Mickey, Donald Duck, and Goofy in Disney Castle. While organising the records in Jiminy's journal from his travels with Sora, He finds a message, thank Namine, results in him finding a message he did not write. We must return to free them from their torment. To investigate the message, King Mickey digitizes the contents of the journal and goes into the simulated world to investigate, awakening a virtual digital Sora on the virtual Destiny Islands to carry out the contents of the journal to uncover the destiny of them. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, this seems completely and utterly batshit, but yeah.
Yeah. Like, they find a note, so like, we're going to create a cyberspace copy of the protagonist and make him relive events so that the simulation can identify what this note means.
It seems to be quite varied.
I know. Meanwhile, the Heartless begin appearing within Disney Castle and everyone finds themselves trapped in a room. To their surprise, they're saved by Data Sora, so he escapes his simulation. Wait, what? Suddenly, the cloaked figure reveals themselves to be Jiminy's journal, taking the form of Riku. So, the book comes to life, and takes the shape of another guy.
And decides it wants to be Riku for reasons that I'm going to presume aren't explained.
No, and explains they're no longer in the real world, but the data world, so they inception it.
Oh my god.
So your book comes to life and just says, by the way, it's a dream. You're in a simulation. Sora is sent off by the journal to discover his true identity, only for Maleficent and Pete from the real world. Maleficent destroys Data Sora's Keyblade and summons Heartless to attack him. What? So they made a digital clone of Sora who eventually escapes.
This is just one game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just one game. I feel I need to read them in maybe chronological order and see if I can make head nor tail of them.
I don't think I can, I'll be honest. I don't understand anything.
No, it's...
And to think, when we eventually do the Kingdom Hearts episode, we're going to have to explain to Grace what we learned today.
I've learned absolutely nothing. It's like...
Yeah, and we're not done yet.
Yeah, this is the thing. I've learned absolutely nothing. There seems to be...
The more I read, the less it makes sense.
Yeah, there seems to be like a core of characters, but then they end up with dark versions of themselves, cloned versions of themselves, data ghosts who exist only in cyberspace. It's bizarre. Like, if any of our listeners are out there and have been with like Kingdom Hearts since the beginning, yeah, one, help. Two, like, is there any other way that we can try and make sense of this?
I don't think there is.
Because we have to talk about it, of course.
I think when the time comes to jump into the fics, we're just going to sit down and go in and be like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I think I may have one buy on AO3 and the other
one on the wiki.
The other on the
like,
wiki. It's like, who is this person? Are they who they say they are? Is there anything sort of weird going on with their character? Like, is it actually them, or is it the fake one, or is it the dark one, or is it the cyberspace one?
I think our one saving grace is going to be that the fans also don't understand this. So any fics that are written, we probably won't need that much in-depth lore.
Right, okay.
That's my hope. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I see.
I guess we'll find out. So Namine, the one who that note was all about, she is the nobody of Kairi.
Right, okay.
The main love interest of the games.
Right, I see.
Who briefly dies, and in that time, Namine is created. Why she doesn't fit the naming pattern with the X's, who knows?
Mary Sue.
Oh yeah, I mean, so she can manipulate people's memories, by the way.
Right, okay.
That's her special thing. The wiki lists her as a special nobody.
Yeah, Mary Sue. Memory Sue.
Well, so Kyrie is a princess. I should establish princesses are important
Right, okay. Kyrie, let's have a look.
because I mean that makes sense. It's Disney, so the princesses of Heart are there are 7 of them. They are referred to as true lights, maidens with hearts of pure lights, devoid of darkness.
Oh, of course she's the love interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 7 of them are... Oh, God. I was going to tell you, but I don't recognize half of these women because I don't know my Disney.
Hang on a minute.
there's
Let me
Snow
see.
White's there.
I might be able to
Alice
help
in Wonderland.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
I may be able to help you. So you've got Belle from
Jasmine
Beauty.
from Aladdin.
Yeah, you got Jasmine from Aladdin. You have Sleeping Beauty. Cinderella. You've got Alice from Alice in Wonderland. You've got Snow White from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and Belle from Beauty and the Beast, I believe that is.
Nice. I'll level with you. The 2 on the right look interchangeable.
Well, Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella.
Yeah.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You just swap the colour of their dresses. They are different people.
It's the gowns and the hair. That's how I recognised
Yep.
it. Don't ask me why that is, but yeah.
Also, the one on the far right, that's a very impractical waist on that bustle dress. Like, they weren't designed like that.
No, absolutely not. But there it is.
I choose to believe that Mulan is not included in the Princesses of Heart because of all the violence. Because if they have to be maidens of hearts of pure light, Mulan's killed a lot of people.
Yeah, this is true. Actually, is Milan in this?
So No, well, she's not in this list. The newer princesses that join it are Rapunzel, Elsa, and Anna, because you've got to appeal to the kids, haven't you?
Yeah, this is fair enough. Mulan is in this. Fa Mulan is a young woman from the Land of Dragons who is a party member in Kingdom Hearts 2. Mm-hmm. So,
but she's not pure of heart because
she kills people.
She's capable of unimaginable violence. Highest kill count in many Disney films.
Yeah, probably right.
Mm-hmm. Also, I've forgotten her name. Thingy from Atlantis.
Kida. Kida, yeah.
Yeah. They weren't willing to animate her. They weren't ready.
Kida's not in this. I don't think Chell is from El Dorado. Nobody's there from Treasure Planet either, I don't think.
I don't think so.
His name?
Which is a shame.
Jim Hawkins. That's his name.
I'm looking for Treasure Planet.
Yeah, Jim Hawkins isn't in this. By the looks of things, Silver isn't either.
There is no Treasure Planet universe because Disney does not care.
Yes.
I hate to break that to you.
I know. But it's fine. At least there isn't a possibility of a substandard live-action remake coming out anytime soon.
That's a good point.
I'm going to touch some wood.
Yeah,
there we
go. No, I doubt they are, because they're skipping to How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, this is it.
Actually, tell a lie. I heard they paused the live-action remakes for the time being.
Oh, yeah, because the Snow White one wasn't well received, was it?
Yep. We're not even touching that, because that is a mess.
I'm going to have to do my own reading now, aren't I?
Yeah.
I see, okay.
Right, I'm moving back to Kingdom Hearts. Other playable characters include someone called Lingering Will, who I was really hoping was a guy called Will, who just stuck around. No, it's not. It's actually someone... Spoilers for Kingdom Hearts, if you care. It's someone called Terra, eventually dies and leaves, I guess, a nobody? Hang on, why is Lingering Will not a nobody?
He's a construct, apparently.
Lingering Will is a construct, which is a collection of thoughts and desires of... I thought the nobodies were a collection of the thoughts and desires.
Right, here we go. He took control over Terra's discarded Keyblade armor after his body was possessed by Xehanort. So it's just the armor moving around.
So if the hearts and the soul take over the body? Question mark. Sorry, take over armor that isn't the body. Question mark.
He was just too angry to die.
Yeah, which is a trope I love. I won't lie. What?
I feel like we're only scratching the surface here.
Yeah.
Terra's continued consciousness even after he's possessed and take over the hands of Xehanort. Lingering Will is playable for a short. I know it's will as in like,
It's his will,
yeah,
but
as in
it's no. I like the idea of his lingering William, but he shortens it to. He just hangs around and like he's always the last person to leave a party.
Yeah.
And everyone and the host is like, "Hey, Will, it's getting late. Hey," and he's like, "Yeah, sure. How about another beer?" "No, Will, it's really time to leave." And he's just not going anywhere. He's lingering Will.
Oh, for God's sake.
That's my headcanon.
Yeah.
I think it's time we learned about Terra and the other ones, because they're like, my understanding is they are the original Keyblade Masters.
Right.
There's
yeah, here we go.
Terra, Ventus, and Aqua.
Here we go. So, yeah, Terra is just a muscly guy in a dress.
That's not a dress. There's a traditional... Actually, I don't know. I think it's meant to be like samurai trousers.
It looks more like a very long kilt.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a dress.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it does look like a very long kilt, which sort of goes down to your ankles.
Let's read the description.
Terra eventually becomes Terra Zehanaut after Master Zehanaut forces his heart into Terra's body.
Kalima.
He's also the original persona of the Lingering Will, the source of Xemnas' body, and the host of the Dark
Lingering
Figure.
Will.
So,
Wait, the source of Xemnas' body? What?
Why? What? Hang on, right.
Oh. So Terra Xehanort gets the nobody process happens to him, and that creates Xemnas. But Xemnas was not the body of the original Xehanort.
Hang on.
I think I need I need a whiteboard and some string.
Yeah, is the nobody of Terra Xehanort. He is the leader of the original Organization 13, the former ruler of the world that never was, and the member of the real... Okay, so...
By the way, the peak of comedy in 2009 was that Xemnas is an anagram of mansex.
Yes, I remember this.
Yeah.
I
Which I don't think they should have anticipated, I'll be honest.
On the plus side, it means that we're going to look forward to some really nostalgic crack fic, I reckon.
There's going to be some very creative crack fics about his name being an anagram of Mansa.
Yes, yeah, there will. Oh, there is some quotes said by Xemnas, apparently. Oh wow, he's an edgy boy. Yeah, you see cancers, you feel nothing. Nothing is real. I can give you purpose.
Huh. So there's always one edgy boy in the teams. Incidentally, Ventus looks identical to Roxas.
Let me just... It's very hard to keep up.
Ventus is one of the original 13 Darkness... Who are the original 13 Darknesses? I know Justin Hawkin was there. I don't know who the others were.
Hang on a minute. So, if the Darkness had a nobody, would it be Hot Leg?
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't think they're still going, because the Darkness got back together.
Yeah, they did. I think, as far as I know, I think Hot Leg basically did like one album.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because it was a good album. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but
I remember that one.
I can't find it on Spotify, which is a shame.
Oh, I'm sure I've got it. My mother has the CD, if you really want it.
I think I've probably got it on an old laptop somewhere.
Nice.
Probably
I can look online.
But yeah.
I can look online using LimeWire to take us back to the beginning.
Yes, exactly. Piracy in the old days.
LimeWire is no longer safe and doesn't work, so, yeah, word to the wise, don't use LimeWire.
Yeah, fair enough. We are trained professionals. Well, actually, you are a trained professional. I'm not.
I am a trained professional, yeah.
Yeah.
So, the 13 original Darknesses, also referred to as True Darkness, are a group of characters introduced in Kingdom Hearts Union X, who possess a history with the Master of Masters.
Okay.
Who I think is still John Sim.
I didn't know he was. I didn't.
He's in this.
I didn't
he's
know
in
he
this
was
too.
Affiliated with Disney or Square.
Actually, Doctor Who is affiliated with Disney now. They're partially funding the new series.
Oh wow! So we may get a Doctor in.
So the
Kingdom
Master of
Hearts.
Masters could just show up and be like, "Aha, this is Doctor Who now." The one thing that is more convoluted in its history than Kingdom Hearts.
So I just want to point something out. The games you've played.
Yep.
The games you played. How much time travel was in them?
0 time travel was in the ones I played.
Right. Okay. Doctor Who, of course, is probably complicated because of its very nature. It's about time travel.
So, Doctor Who is complicated for 2 reasons. 1, lots of time travel.
Yes.
2, 60 years of backstory
Yes.
that contradicts each other all the time because it's so long. So, Kingdom Hearts has no excuse. It's been going 20 years.
And but by the sounds of things, there's a lot less time travel in it than Doctor Who. So they've managed to make something which,
aside from that Maleficent time travelled and it's not explained how.
Well, rule of cool. That's the explanation.
You know your Disney better than me. Does she time travel in Sleeping Beauty?
So, admittedly, it's been a long time since I've seen Sleeping Beauty, and I've also never seen the Maleficent film with Angelina Jolie in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think she does.
Yeah, I don't think of time travel when I think of Disney princess stories.
Yeah, exactly. It's very...
I could be wrong.
It's very out of character.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, the 13 Original Darkness, also referred to as True Darkness, group of characters. Darkness is an entity locked in eternal battle with the light, which is also its own page. So I'm going to have to look at that at some point.
So, yeah.
While they originally possessed physical forms, they currently exist without... So, the Darkness was a group of dudes. They did some banging tunes, I believe in a thing called love, and then they were kicked out of their bodies.
And their essence.
They did so much cocaine that they transcended corporeal form, but now they're looking for corporeal form again. Of the 13, one's whereabouts are unknown for... So what, do we know where the other 12 are?
So,
that's really confusing.
So here we go. So we don't know where one is. 4 are trapped inside Data Daybreak Town, and the rest reside in the hearts of Ventus, the 5 foretellers, Luxu, and the Master of Masters.
I see. I don't... That was a lie. I fucking don't.
So yeah, but basically, we know where 12 of them are. One of them is still missing.
Light. Let's look at this. Just see if this helps make any sense.
I don't think it will, but yeah.
Light, a force parallel to darkness, is a strong element used in synthesis item. Well, that's not what I was after.
What's a synthesis item? Right.
It's an item you can synthesize.
Okay, recurring gameplay feature. New gear to be created from synthesis materials that are connected throughout the various worlds. Right, I'm on board with that bit now.
Realm of Light is one of the 3 known realms. Okay. Is the Realm of Darkness where the Darkness are from?
I mean, the Realm of Darkness sounds like the realm that the Darkness created.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
The Realm of Darkness is home to all pureblood heartless.
Harkness?
He's in this too. Yep. Slip of the tongue. The Realm of Darkness is the home to a special type of Keyblade, the Keyblade of Darkness. The only known Keyblade of Darkness is Mickey's Kingdom Key D. Okay. There's also the Corridor of Darkness too, which is just like a corridor.
Yeah, with the power of waking.
Mm-hmm.
Power to free a sleeping
I'm guessing.
heart. Right, okay.
Let's find out the power of... What is the power of waking? When do Evanescence come into this?
It's the power to free a sleeping heart. It's introduced in Kingdom Hearts 3D, Dream Drop Distance. And it's a key element in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's the power to free a heart from its sleep, but why would a heart be asleep?
Maybe all hearts are asleep, and you're unlocking, like, your power.
Yeah. It's intended to awake someone's heart from stasis and restore it. This is accomplished by creating a portal into that heart to awaken it, thus accessing the recipient's dive to the heart, Or a world that's
I
special.
see.
So there's a world inside all of us, apparently.
It's Inception.
It's in...
I get it now.
Fucking hell.
It is.
Dive to
Is that not Is entering someone's heart to unlock it and change it? That's Inception.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, dive to the heart is a location which appears in... framed as a place within a dream, and its nature as the dreamer's heart is reinforced by the background music.
Oh, it's that place.
The gameplay tutorial and the strange way of speaking used by those within it.
That is in the first game. It's where you do the tutorial and your character customization, how limited it is.
Right, okay. I see.
So that is at least consistent with the lore. They didn't just pull that out of their ass when Dream Drop Distance happened.
Yeah.
There's kind of foreshadowing to that when Sora's heart wakes up, I guess.
I see.
There's a lich in this too, apparently. Pure Blood Heartless. Okay. I like other Heartless. It captures hearts and ferries them into the abyss. I want to know what the Master of Masters deal is as well.
Yeah, let's have a look. At least we're learning about some things. Master of Masters.
I don't think we can explain this to Grace at any point.
We're just going to have to shrug and say, I don't know.
You know what? It's... Grace, listen back. If any of this makes sense to you, sure.
Yeah.
So the Master of Masters is also known simply as the Master, is a Keyblade Master who appears in Kingdom Hearts X. Gifted with the power of foresight, he writes books of prophecies and trains 6 apprentices. So more characters we need to know about. Ira, Aced, Invi, Gula, Avi, and Luxu.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh, they have cool designs, to be fair.
Yeah, they do. I've clicked on Ira. He's got like a horse's head.
Horse mask.
Yeah, mask.
Yeah. They've all got masks and robes, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say this. As incomprehensible as the lore is, the character designs for the original characters, they do slap. Especially the Heartless themselves.
Yeah, they do.
But the rest, I've got nothing else to say otherwise. I'm so confused.
Oh, hang on. So reading on the Master of Masters, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Although highly revered for his immense intelligence and foresight, the Master of Masters behaves in an unpredictable and eccentric manner, making his true intentions difficult to discern.
He's like Paul Atreides. Got it.
Well, I was going to say, I wonder where they got that from.
Dune.
No, I mean, like, literally the Master, but...
Oh no, I'm seeing Dune in this.
Okay,
because that's Paul's whole thing. He gets visions of the future, and he's kind of trying to guide the universe onto the optimal path.
Right.
By being eccentric and weird. But he's actually got, like, a long-term plan. You should watch Dune, Nick. It's very good.
Yeah, I should. I should read the book. I think I've got the book somewhere.
The books are weird, is what I've been told.
Yeah, I mean, I think I tried ages ago with a copy that I stole from Durham University while drunk, but yeah.
I remember that night. I didn't realise you took Dune.
I filled a rucksack, seriously.
Oh, nice.
I've still got some of the books now. It's how I read Ender's Game. And I think I've got iRobot as well. Yeah, but there it is.
Durham, he's here. Right.
If you want to come after me, for some, a few battered
minor theft.
Yeah, a few battered dog-eared books that I stole about 15 years ago, then yeah, by all means.
So Nick. Okay, quick quiz, right? Since we've read all this, don't look at the wiki. Put your phone down.
Right. Okay.
Who are Organization 13?
They are the original 13 nobodies.
Yep.
And they are led by Xemnas.
Yes. There is a second group called Real Organization 13.
Oh, come on!
They're a separate group.
So, they've got this...
Different to the original group.
Do you know what?
You know what? Actually, no. Looking at the pictures, they look pretty similar. There's a lot of members who are in both.
I feel this is an Angus McSix situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is. They serve as the final antagonist to Dark Seeker Saga.
No, do you know what this is? This is some of the members of Organisation 13 saying, fine, I'll go make my own Organisation 13 with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, that's the impression I'm getting. I don't know why they bothered with the rebranding, given they've got the exact same outfits and most of the same members.
I mean, to be fair, at least they haven't called themselves Organisation 14.
They should have done.
They should have done. And then the next one could be Organisation 1,000,000. And then the next one could be Organisation 1,000,000 plus one.
I just remembered something.
Okay.
You've made the assumption that there are 13 members in Organisation 13.
Fuck off. How many members are in Organisation 13?
14.
14, I see.
Yeah.
Because of course there is.
Yep. We have Xemnas, Zigbar, Zaldin, Vexen, Lexeus, Zexion, Sykes, Axel, Demix, Luxid, Marluxia, Larcene, Roxas, and Zion with an X.
I see. List of nobodies, here we go. Yeah, here they all are.
Mm-hmm.
Here they all are.
Zion with an X is an imperfect clone of Sora, by the way.
So how many versions of Sora is there?
Multiple.
This is...
Okay, there are 4, according to 5 including the OG.
Right, okay.
We have Sora, we've got Roxas, we have Sora's Heartless, Zion, and Data Sora.
Do they ever interact?
I don't know. Sora's Heartless you absolutely interact with because you fight him at one point.
Right, okay. So, yeah, we know that they all exist. They are different.
I
think
we fight them. It's been a while. Also, the wiki lied. There's also the anti-Sora. Why isn't that in the list?
Yeah, exactly. It seems like a pretty big omission, to be fair.
I was just reading further down. It's like, oh, by the way, there's also anti-Sora.
This has done absolutely nothing to teach me about Kingdom Hearts.
I'm more confused.
Yeah. It's just...
I thought I had a rough handle on it, and I'd be able to explain some things to you. I don't think I've lived up to that.
I mean, to be fair, your sort of rundown of the games you've played, and
I suppose.
And what happens
I think I've helped
a
little bit.
Yeah, and like what happens in them. That was particularly useful. But
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Donald Duck's page on this wiki.
Hang on a minute. Sorry.
What?
Members of Organisation 13 first appeared in Another Side, Another Story, and they debuted in canon through The Unknown, who serves as a boss battle in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. It's not...
It's The Unknown.
It's not The Unknown, is it?
It's The Unknown.
Oh, no, it's Xemnas. It is just Xemnas. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not the evil chocolate maker who lives in the walls.
In the walls, yeah.
Sadly. The one good contribution to the AI has provided.
The thing is, it's a bit like The Room. It's good because it's dreadful.
Yeah.
It's good because it's ridiculous.
And to be fair, it was enhanced by the actors who brought the unknown to life. And that one child crying the moment the unknown appeared. Oh, the Wonka chocolate experience was something special.
I know, this is the worst thing. Like, I kind of wish word had got out, because I reckon they would.
I'd like to go see it again.
Yeah, exactly, because I reckon a lot of... Once the parents with kids had sort of drifted away, the audience would just be full of...
I'd go see it.
Yeah, the audience would just be full of idiots like us. Who just want to see this ridiculous, stupid thing.
100%.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
I think I'm going to open another can.
Yeah, that's understandable.
This one is Pims and Lemonade.
Enjoy your... I'm still working through this beer.
Yeah, fair enough. They're only little cans, though, these.
Ah, I see. I was going to try and find out who the Union are as well. And if we can join.
Yeah, do they go on strike?
Union is a team of Keyblade wielders at the start of Kingdom Hearts X. There are 5, and each Union strives to protect the world from the Heartless. I mean, yeah, that's about right. That fits my personal beliefs.
Yeah, fair enough.
Unions sure do protect us from the Heartless, and by the Heartless I mean CEOs.
Yeah, this is it.
It seems like it's just a multiplayer thing in the ones that have multiplayer.
At least that's relatively simple.
There are 5, each led by a chosen apprentice of the Master of Masters, called a Foreteller. So that's Invi, Gula, Ira, Aced, and Ava.
Yeah.
Okay. Collect light and fall lux. The unions compete with one another in a series of challenges, and yeah, okay. So it's like a multiplayer thing.
Also chosen by the Master of Masters, these dandelions form a separate group known as the Union X, fending off the Heartless.
Union X.
Oh my god.
There's also the Dream Eaters, which are a separate group of dark creatures, separate to the Heartless and the Nobodies. But they've got a cool logo.
Yeah, they have.
What
Sleeping words.
are they?
They are benevolent spirits which feast upon bad dreams, and malevolent,
that seems alright.
and malevolent nightmares which plant bad ones.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
So, yeah, okay. So, but then again, planting the bad ones, it doesn't make you a dream eater, does it?
No, that's the opposite of eating a dream.
Yeah,
That's giving people a dream.
A dream regurgitator.
A dream, the dream chunderer. I think they're cute. Looking at the designs, these are pretty solid.
Okay, list of dream eaters.
Yeah, if you go down to the pictures, like I will say, whoever designs the monsters in Kingdom Hearts is cooking, and they have throughout the games.
I can see where this came from.
What do you mean?
I think I can see where this came from. This is the guy who wanted to get onto the Pokemon team.
Maybe.
But didn't for whatever reason. So he's like, I've got so many ideas, I'm going to join the Kingdom Hearts team and then pester them until I can put them in the game.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Because a lot of these are straight up Pokemon names, like Thunderwrath, Pegaslick, Escarglow. And there's one called...
Would you like...
There's one called Keo Kabuto. In fact, I'm pretty sure that Kabuto is actually a Pokemon.
Kabuto is a Pokemon.
Yeah, like 100%.
I'll post you a picture, by the way. So that's Sora in his lion form.
Where have you posted this? In the Discord. G for General. I like the hair.
Yeah. That's the hair stays throughout.
Yeah, I like it. He's literally just a straight up lion with Sora's hair drawn on him.
Exactly. He has various other forms in various other worlds that he travels to.
Yeah.
Like, there's a Tron one here, for example. And a Halloween Town one.
Are you posting...
You can find them on your own.
Fair enough.
No, fine. I'll send you a link. Here you go. There you go. Forms.
Here we go. Forms Sora. There it is. Game color drive forms. Oh god.
Oh, so the drive forms are a mechanic in the game. He can turn into different. It's like a stance, I guess. Like there's one that makes you better at melee, one that makes you better at magic, one that makes you fly, and you're kind of good at both.
Right. Okay.
There's one like evil form. They're cool.
Yeah, I see. World changes. Here we go.
Yeah,
that's the better.
Wisdom is the magic one, I think.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, Atlantica, where he's...
Let me look up the drive forms.
Halloween Town, where he's edgy and has tiny bat wings. Christmas Town, where he's in a Santa suit.
Valor, he dual wields 2 Keyblades. Wisdom, he shoots magic.
Right, okay.
Limit, I don't know. I can't remember. I played the game with these, but I can't remember. And then there's Master Form, that makes you good at both, Like, you get 2 and you shoot lightning. And then there's Final Form, which is very edgy and, like, it's anime nonsense. Someone played Bleach, watched Bleach.
I see, and wanted to do a similar thing.
Yeah.
It feels...
I sound like I'm dismissing those, but I am a big fan of... I was a very big fan of Bleach, and I still like my Meathead Shonen anime, so it's... take it as the compliment that it is.
It sounds like... Okay, so Kingdom Hearts... I'm going to try and sum it up, like my feelings towards it.
Okay, are we wrapping up then? If you're summarising final thoughts.
I mean, to be fair, you did want a short one, and it's 1 hour 32.
Yes. Good point. Okay, we're wrapping up now. Nick, final thoughts on Kingdom Hearts.
Right. Okay. So, Kingdom Hearts, from our admittedly very limited dive into the universe, it feels like a creative writing project, a collective writing project, where loads of people, and I do mean loads of people, have got together and shouted ideas, and the person collating those ideas has thought that every single one of them is absolute fucking gold dust, and they've all made it in, and they've all been given equal credence, because it's like, this is, because instead of going, yeah, this is good, we'll use that, no, we won't use that, we'll come back to that, they've just gone, yeah, that's ace, yeah, that's brilliant, yeah, that's fucking amazing, we're doing this, we're doing all this, keep them coming, and that's what this feels like.
What you're saying is Kingdom Hearts needs an editor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree. As an aside, quick more thing, we saw that Keyblade previously. I've now seen what Riku looks like in Kingdom Hearts 3 with his khaki Keyblade.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to take a brief look at what persuaded Riku to use a khaki instead of the traditional Keyblade design that I'm used to.
And also, why does his leather jacket have bits of Benny's suit on it?
Great question.
And why does he have 3 belts constricting each thigh?
Oh, so the first law of Final Fantasy and Square Enix character design, the more belts you have, the more interesting your character is.
Oh no, I get that, but why around his thighs specifically?
Because you'd need more places for belts. That's the second rule of Final Fantasy character design. You have to... It doesn't matter where the belt is. The more belts you have, the better your character design is.
I just want to make an observation.
Absolutely.
You know the sort of weighted gloves trope or something like that?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's like, I'm actually going to have to take
Let me
my
take off
weights
my practice belts, and then you're super powerful, yeah.
This is it. Maybe he's dummy thick, and the belts are sort of hiding that from the world.
The belts are hiding how thick he is. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that's it.
Yeah, he takes them off, and he's got thighs for days, bless him. But, yeah.
Maybe in the 4th game he'll take them off, and we'll just see thick Riku.
Yeah, there we go. A pair of watermelon crushers.
Oh god. I'm still just looking for why Riku gets... Okay, that's called the Braveheart Keyblade.
Right, okay. So that is the Braveheart
It's the default form of his second Keyblade. His original one snaps in half. Unable to use it, Riku leaves it at the... I mean, you don't want your key snapping in half. That's always awkward.
No.
They visit Merlin, where they receive new Keyblades.
Yeah, King Arthur. Disney did a version.
No, well, yeah, the Sword and the Stone.
Yeah, Sword and the Stone, yeah. I forgot what it was called, but yeah.
Why he makes Keyblades, I guess we'll never know. He forged Riku a new Keyblade and repaired Kingdom Key D. Spoilers, Kingdom Key D breaks at some point. That's news to me.
So yeah, this is... I figure that they basically needed a reason to put Merlin in, and they were like, oh, he can fix the keys when they break.
They needed someone wise to create a new, edgy, cool Keyblade.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we learned something here.
Yeah, we've learned that Kingdom Hearts is...
Fuck.
Absolutely...
I know less. I think We could spend 3-4 hours looking into this wiki and not come out understanding Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I think that's the lesson I've learned today.
But this is the worst bit.
It's not incomprehensible.
Yeah, I don't feel that playing any of the games would alleviate that.
I don't know.
You know, but I don't know if it's like you need to start at the beginning and work your way through all, I don't know, 50 of them or however many they are.
I believe it was 17 mainline games.
Well, yeah, 17 mainlines and all the spin-offs, and then I am not particularly sure that would help.
Maybe one day I'll find out.
Yeah.
But it's not anytime soon. My JRPG backlog is massive. Yeah, I won't be getting to Kingdom Hearts anytime soon, because Expedition 33 just came out, and that's quite good. And even that I need to make room for on the backlog.
This is the problem. I have a huge Airfix build queue, and Disco Elysium still hasn't released its stranglehold on me.
That's true.
I'm afraid.
Oh, before we go, can I make a recommendation for your next stranglehold game?
Yeah, okay.
It's called Promise Mascot Agency.
You've said about this.
I've almost beaten it.
Yeah.
It's very good. You play as a member of the Yakuza. You are disgraced and dishonored, and you're sent to a small town to run a mascot agency. And also, mascots are real. They're like they're kind of like face spirits in a way. They just sort of live among us, and you kind of have mascots for different things. Like, your first mascot is a giant block of tofu called Tofu, and they're constantly crying, and you help them with their self-esteem issues, and that's quite nice.
So basically, it's a Yakuza the game side quest the game.
It's a Yakuza side quest that's just been fleshed out. No, you know what it is? It's if Yakuza got a Muppets adaptation.
Okay.
With Kiryu as the one human who is going around, and everyone else is a Muppet, and he's not acknowledging the fact that Kermit the Frog is here. Yeah, it's that. And if that appeals to you, you should play it. And if that doesn't appeal to you, I'm sorry. What are you doing with your life?
I see.
So the main game is you're driving around in your old Japanese truck. You're finding people who want mascots, want to hire a mascot. You rent out a mascot. You get money. Rinse and repeat. There's quests where you have to collect things. Most of the gameplay is driving around in your truck, though.
Right, okay. Just basically finding people who may or may not need a crazy character to promote their products.
Exactly, and also doing up the town, renovating it. Eventually you run for office to defeat the corrupt mayor, and you also have to do a bunch of fetch quests to find things for people in the town.
Do you know what this feels like?
It's really good. Yeah?
This feels like a more detailed Animal Crossing.
You know what? Yeah, kind of.
That's what it feels like.
It's 20 quid. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I bought it at full price. I recommend you do the same.
Fair
enough. It's the 90s and everything's got like a VHS grain over it. I would describe the whole town as a liminal space, I'll be honest.
Oh, I'm kind of a sucker for that.
Yeah. It's one of those games where I've looked at it and said, this is made for Nick. You should play this.
Fair enough.
But I'm also really enjoying it. My favorite mascot is currently the Bat, whose name escapes me. Oh, no, it's Salary Nyan.
Salary Nyan.
I'll show you a picture of Salary Nyan. He's so precious.
I'm guessing he's going to be like a business cat kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is. I took this photo because I had to show Grace immediately when I saw Salary Nyan. I'll send this to you direct, Nick.
Yep, okay.
There is Salary Nyan.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's just business cat, and
his ears are the yen symbol.
The yen symbol, yeah.
He was a mascot for ATMs and was eventually laid off, and he's out for revenge.
Oh, poor Salary Nyan.
Yeah, and he's my favourite mascot from the Mascot Talent Agency.
Fair enough.
Go play it, it's really good. Right, that'll do us for now. We will do a Kingdom Hearts episode eventually. I don't know when.
Yeah, once we've... well, we're not going to make head nor tail of it. Once we feel brave enough.
Yeah. We don't understand this. Next time it's just me and Nick. Maybe we'll do the same thing with the Metal Gear Solid wiki, because that lore is completely incomprehensible too.
Fair enough.
In the meantime, thanks for listening. If you made it this far, we'll be back to all three of us next time. I think I'll see what our schedules are like. Yeah. If this format was fun, let us know. I think I had fun going through this. I assume you did too, Nick.
Yeah, it was. It's interesting. It's always interesting to me, sort of dipping a toe into a world that is vast and,
incomprehensible.
Incomprehensible, yeah.
I understand how H.P. Lovecraft protagonists feel.
Yes. It's something that's big. It's something that's bigger than them. It has existed before them. It will exist long after them. And
oh god, maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's what it feels like anyway.
Yes.
Who knows? Maybe my sort of great grandchildren will be settling down to play. I don't know, Kingdom Hearts 1036.
They'll sit down to play Kingdom Hearts 5, the 76th game in the series.
Yeah. This is it.
It's been fun. We'll speak to you all soon.
Yep. Catch you later.
Good night.
Good night.